Welcome to Module 2, Developing Brand Identity and Naming. In this module, we will explore the creative and strategic process of defining who an organization is and how it presents itself to the world through its big idea and its name. The big idea and emotional appeal. A brand's identity begins with a big idea, a core concept that transcends a simple description of what a company does. While it is tempting to create names that are purely descriptive, the most successful brands stand for a specific idea that translates into emotional appeal. For example, Nike is not just about shoes, it is about winning. GoPro is about heroism, and Apple is about simplicity and usability. By focusing on an emotional connection rather than a literal explanation, a brand can become much more than a product. It becomes an experience that customers want to be part of. The Name Game, 7 categories of brand names. Selecting a name is a critical strategic decision, as it is estimated there are over 300 million companies in the world today, making unique names increasingly difficult to find. Most brand names fall into one of 7 distinct categories. Eponymous, these names embody the vision and beliefs of their founders, such as Disney or Burberry. Descriptive, names like American Airlines tell the customer exactly what the company does, though they can be harder to legally own and protect. Acronyms, often shorthand for descriptive names, acronyms like KFC, which moved away from fried chicken for health perceptions, or HSBC can help a brand expand globally. Real words, names like Uber or Slack are pulled from the dictionary to suggest specific attributes or bold ambitions. Composite, created by joining 2 words together like Facebook or Ray-Ban, these names offer a 1-2 punch of memorability. Invented, unique names like Kleenex or Pinterest are highly distinct, though they must be carefully designed to avoid sounding like pharmaceutical drugs. Associative, these names reflect imagery back to the brand. For instance, Amazon evokes the world's largest river to suggest the world's largest selection. Abstract, names like Rolex or Kodak have no intrinsic meaning but rely on the power of phonetics to create a memorable impact. Naming strategy, availability and protection. A robust naming strategy requires rigorous checking to ensure the chosen name is actually available for use. You may need to generate hundreds or even thousands of options before finding one that is not already taken. Furthermore, it is essential to check that a name does not have negative meanings in other languages, avoiding embarrassing naming fails when expanding into different countries. Beyond the name itself, organizations must secure trademark protection to defend their brand assets, including logos, symbols, and packaging. While owning a .com URL is less critical today because of the prevalence of social media and search engines, finding a unique and accessible digital address remains a key part of the process. Defining corporate character and advocacy identity is more than just a name. It is the intrinsic identity or the raison d'être of the organization. To build a sustainable reputation, a company must define its corporate character, which consists of the unique purpose, beliefs, mission, and values at the center of its culture. A powerful example of this is General Electric, which reframed its identity through the GE Works platform by first listening to employees to understand why they came to work every day. GE was able to authentically communicate its culture as a company committed to building, powering, and curing the world. When an organization's walk is aligned with its talk, employees become authentic advocates for the brand, leading to advocacy at scale, a state where stakeholders proactively support and promote the organization.